direction to the end. We have that. I'm a sharpshooter. Apples masquerade. Hiding both face and mind. A free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mind with you. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. I'm here around it from routine. That's where I am. I've empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need them mask. I'm a sharpshooter. Apples masquerade. Hiding both face and mind. Free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. Chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mind. My place to hide.
first time streaming in a while. And hopefully things go somewhat alright. Switch 2. That's getting the direct today. And if I sound like an idiot right now, I have literally been up all night. The only person in this room that got any sleep is my dog. So, yeah. As you can hear her in the background with her toy. But, yeah. Let's see, it's currently 8:39 where I am. Always be bringing down the wall. So here's hoping everything goes smoothly. Had to what we'll call it, a scramble to get some stuff set up for this, so I'm not sure what to expect on the Switch 2. I know for a fact games like Metroid Prime, that's gonna be a fucking what is the word I'm thinking of? This is why you don't stay up all night, kids. That's gonna be like one of the biggest things for the Switch 2, because I wouldn't be shocked if it runs better on Switch 2. But I mean, aside from that, my biggest hope for it is that, you know, the Switch 2 just being backwards compatible. Worst part is, after the stream, I still got to be up for a little while longer. Yeah, I wonder why my sleeping schedule's been all fucked up. And it's been a while since I actually live stream. Like, I used to stream on Twitch. I've fallen out of love with Twitch as a platform, so I may actually start streaming on here more often than not. It's not a good idea to put all your eggs in one basket, but I mean, I stopped trying to grow this channel centuries ago, so, you know. So, hopefully the music isn't too loud. Again, it's been centuries since the last stream, so I don't know, like, what's the right decibel to set the background music at. I know for a fact I gotta readjust things. In fact, I gotta readjust the gain on my microphone, because I bought a new mouse the other day. It's a Logitech mouse. I think I still have the paperwork, well, instructions for it. G502 Hero. It's only $40 at my local Walmart. Not bad for a gaming mouse. But the software I downloaded so I can, you know, customize it, messed with my Yeti for some reason. I don't understand why. I mean, it's not that big of a deal in the long run. I mean, all that can be fixed in editing, but it's quieter than it really should be. expect. Hopefully, the game is better. Like, I suck with anything audio, because I always feel like my audio quality and my videos suck. I got to a point that I can comfortably make sure things sound somewhat decent. But I mean, I got some sound boards behind me. Got a wind filter, even though I really should have a pop filter instead on this microphone. But I mean, it's worked so far. Definitely worked so far. What you call this, especially with Team 5Gs, the Colab channel my friend and I run. We actually tried. We actually tried recording the audio for his game, but I have the shittiest luck with technology because my recording, like we do all that post commentary, and my recording crapped out. So now I don't know what's going on. I hope it doesn't crap out when I start recording my own stuff. What I mean when I continue to record my own stuff, I should say. I don't know what you call it. I act like I don't already make videos on here. But we got we tried to record like 10 videos, 5 of my pick and then 5 of his pick. But yesterday we decided just one of the games, and since, you know, we just got to Route B for Nier Automata, like I gave him the choice and he said, yeah, let's do Nier. So, you know, we're going through this, having a great time, you know, just going through this whole entire thing. He kept dying, well, not dying, failing hacking, which I wish I caught during recording, but I mean, it's whatever. Not recording, editing, I should say. But, I mean, aside from that, it just sucks that we couldn't save that, because I forget when it crapped out, but when it did, it just fucking sucked. And it goes to show how long it's been. I can't even get my webcam at a good angle for all this. I need to invest in another, because I got these 2 model kits I want to put together. One is of Black War Greymon, and the other is a Dark Magician Girl. Now the Dark Magician Girl kit, figure kit that I bought, I didn't realize that was a figure. I didn't realize that was a kit to put together, I should say. But it sucks. Well, not sucks. I mean, I bought a pretty cheap Gunpla to put together. I don't know the thing. I think I tossed the instructions in the box after assembling it. It only took me like an hour to do so. But, I mean, building figures is very oddly relaxing. And the reason why I bought that Gunpla is just, it's cheap. It looked small on the webpage, because I think I bought it off of Amazon. Which, speaking of, I can just pull up the Amazon thing. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. Mega Man. Laundry. I need to buy more salt soon. Yesterday. Orders. There we go. Alright, the Gunpla I bought. From the Amazon listing, HGUC RX-78-2. And that's what I bought. Pretty easy, pretty simple to assemble. And I don't think I'll be buying more unless there's like a Digimon or a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh monster that I want to build. But yeah, it was oddly relaxing, though. I don't... Okay, so despite being a huge Power Rangers fan, I don't watch a lot of mecha. Like, in general, it doesn't matter East or West. Like, the last mecha show I watched was Voltron Legendary Defender. But, for whatever reason, when putting this Gunpla together, the theme for the Wind Megazord from Ninja Steel started playing in the back of my mind. When I started putting together the legs, because I think it reminded me of the what was it called? The lightning mode? Let me double check. Wind Ninja. Oh, Storm Megazord. That's what it's called. Well, actually, no. I think I know why I was calling it the Wind Megazords, because whatchamacallit, Wind Ninja Academy. This is how much Power Rangers has infected my brain. Like, well, first, let me double check. Dolphin Zord, no, don't. Lightning mode, I was right. So, yeah, for whatever reason, the legs look like what it does in lightning mode. But, yeah, I'll probably buy a couple more Gunpla at one point. But, whatchamacallit, but, yeah, like, how much Power Rangers has affected my brain. So, after I first watched Kieta Kieta Precure a la Mode, the villain of that season, Noir, as soon as his backstory was revealed, I was immediately reminded of Master Org from Power Rangers Wild Force. And so, in a rough draft of a script to review that I've long since tossed, I'm probably still going to do this when I actually make the proper video, because if you're a fan of Power Rangers and Precure, you can see what I'm getting at comparing the two. Even though Master Org is a much better villain than Noir, but then again, at this point, the only Precure villain I like is Gal from Wonderful. From all the small amount I've watched, but then again, I'm heavily biased towards Wonderful, mainly because the main character is a dog. Anywho, so I start writing, and I want to double check, because I gave a quick breakdown of like Master Org's backstory. Well, I should say Dr. Adler, because it's spoiler alert for a very, very old season of Power Rangers. That's not the actual Master Org. That's some guy. But it wasn't like part of the episode, like the actual part of the episode, like not. How do I want to word this? It wasn't like anything in the story that I watched, because Wild Force is free on here on YouTube, and it didn't like get to a scene with like characters talking or anything. It was as soon as I clicked on the video, heard the opening notes for the Wild Force theme song, that I instantly remembered everything that happened. With Dr. Adler's backstory, and it was like, oh, are you freaking kidding me? Like, but then again, Wild Force is my favorite season, so it's not shocking that I remember it like the back of my hand. I tend to go back to a lot of the stuff in Wild Force, especially the Zanaku arc. It's one of my favorite arcs in any Henshin Hero show ever. Although, since Wild Force is pretty much essentially Ganinja with a lot of the fat trimmed, I did hate how, the Armadillo Zord came out of nowhere. At least in the Sentai, Gal, it's Gal Armadillo, but no, it's technically Gal Majiro. And I get fucking Koma Jiro from Yokai Watch. Catbirds Masquerade, Bison Tiger, Soulbird, Elephant, Giraffe, Bear and Polar, Gorilla, Galmadillo. That's I didn't think it was something else, but it doesn't matter. Galmadillo was tracking down the Rangers as opposed to how it is in Power Rangers, where the Bison Zord just says, "Oh yeah, my friend is coming to help us out," and it's like, what? Though a lot of people hate the whole soccer ball thing with the Wild Force Megazord Striker formation, but I fucking love that. Like, I'm not a soccer person, but I don't know. I find it to be a fucking awesome way to actually, to use an armadillo, because, in a lot of fiction, armadillos, when they're balled up, they tend to be portrayed as impervious, even though they definitely aren't. And so sending something like that towards an enemy, makes sense. Although the biggest person that doesn't like that off the top of my head is Linkara, and his criticism is that it wouldn't be as bad if there wasn't a soccer stadium. And it's like, I should say, like, when the Wild Force Megazord Striker is formed. Although I think, I want to say it's also that soccer stadium is also there with the Conga Zord. Though I should kill the music since we got 3 more minutes until the direct starts. But I mean, I still like it, and it's already used as a soccer ball, so why not play up the theme? I'm pretty sure soccer is very popular in Japan anyway, so play it up. I do apologize if I say something completely and utterly stupid. Again, I've been up all night. And it's like, it's unintentional because I was doing my laundry. Then... son of a bitch. Okay, that's why. That's why it never looked like I was staring directly at it. I didn't select none for the thing. But, it's... But, yeah, I was literally up doing my laundry, which I have one last load that needs to be folded, and then everything needs to be put away. Which is going to be fun whenever I whatchamacallit, ooh. Okay, I forget what I was gonna say. Full out countdown like this. Ooh. Forgot to put this thing on silent. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I wasn't fully paying attention. Okay. Rating pending to mature. Dun, dun. Really hope that's not the official new intro for these directs, because I heavily prefer the old one. Finally getting a taste of the new Mario Kart! Woohoo! Yeah, Mario's new voice actor does incredibly well. Alright, maybe a little more to the game. Oh, what the fuck? That's fucking lame. Peach isn't in a fucking riding suit anymore. Though, how many people are gonna be? Wait, was that Pauline in a racing suit? That's some bullshit. A cow is not playable? What the fuck? Really? Bring back that mushroom and I don't play a lot of Mario Kart, but I don't. Love that costume on her. Okay, that explains why she's not in her riding suit with the motorcycle, but I still don't like that. Mario Kart World. Interesting.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
A brand new entry in the
Bullet
Mario
Bill
Kart
Kart,
series
alright.
is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
I don't think he needed to add the whatchamacallit exclusively, but oh well. Oh well.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Okay, so how much is that going to affect gameplay?
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world. In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
I imagine that's gonna be hell online.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Like, I'm one of the lucky people who've never encountered
There are multiple checkpoints
anything
along the way.
with Switch Online,
Placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
but I can't imagine what it will actually
You make it all
be
the way to the finish line?
online with 24
You can also
fucking people
freely
going.
drive around
Holy
this
shit!
vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas
Huh.
and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
Not something I thought Mario Kart really
You can
needed,
also
but I
go for
mean,
scenic drives with friends, and even take photos together at different locations.
okay, those outfits are fucking awesome. But I mean, it is something new, so.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information.
For a second there, I thought that was when the Switch 2 was releasing.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Ugh.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Oh, that was fucking delayed. Does the C stand for connect?
That was you. So quick.
Pretty much does. Holy fuck! All right.
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you. Come on, no.
So, is this like?
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, miss you.
I thought it was gonna be
You'll
like
be able to
fucking
communicate with
Discord,
friends
but
and family
oh.
while playing a game. Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow.
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right?
I'm not liking that
It
for
can
multiple
pick up your
reasons.
speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. Alright, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's okay.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Okay, I think mine
If you open the chat
is
menu,
delayed, but
turn
oh
on
well.
game screen
I'm not
sharing,
Good job.
not bothering to change things.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot.
But
Oh, he's trying to eat me.
yeah, I'm not a fan of how this is all presented.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
oh wow.
Like it is an interesting feature that you can see what your
Kirby, look, you're a star.
friends are playing,
So cute.
but with how the
You can adjust
screen
the size of
is,
your game screen.
never mind.
Guys,
The direct literally just shut me up.
Like, where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's
though.
just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone
Let me
can
fix
watch
that.
them
There we
play.
go.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Though I'm not sure.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose mix.
Though I'm not sure how much
Joy-Con
that
2 controller,
how much
additional
people are going to
buttons.
be actually using this
With the C
feature.
button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Really Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so
Yeah, my audio is definitely working on delay.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system. Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
You can appear on screen.
Ah, yes, free Nintendo spyware.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
There you go.
I feel like this shit's gonna backfire.
Forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
No, wait. Go in, go left.
But I feel like it's gonna happen at some point.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Or playing your personal favorites.
The Splatoon one
Decide your
bugs
own
me
for a
heavily
retro
because
game competition. Or
it-
hold a
it-
sport
it does not feel
competition
like-
between families.
that would be beneficial, even if you have
All together, anytime, anywhere.
a good internet
chat.
connection.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Shocker.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown
So
here,
to bring back
even
the
games
sound
that
that'll play.
require multiple
Sweet.
screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics.
Does anyone
on Nintendo
actually
Switch.
play that game?
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Oh,
The
really?
screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
It's like the first console I've seen was 120. Holy
The LCD
fuck!
screen
All
is
right.
more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Yeah, but it's still a Joy-Con. I would imagine that's still
The left and right sticks are now larger.
what you call it, cumbersome to use.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
All right.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch. For
Okay,
storing your
that will
downloads,
definitely help.
save data, and more.
But I mean, then again,
Reading and writing data
what
is
you call it,
also
do
faster.
do buy physically regardless.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K
Has LAN built in,
resolution
sweet.
for compatible games.
And
HDR
Nintendo finally on
also
4K,
supported
sweet.
TV mode. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they didn't put that in with the first dock. Now
On
that I think
Nintendo
about it.
Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
All right, that's good to at least hear. I wish all of them were compatible, but yeah, you can't win them all.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Huh.
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
I feel like something like that should be free.
Now, I'd like to share.
'Cause that looks
some
like
more
a
information
glorified
regarding
tech demo.
Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type
Okay.
of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature,
I'm
you can
able to transfer
save
everything
data,
because I know
digital
for a fact
games,
that
and more.
you can't cloud back
We're
up the
also releasing a new Pro controller.
the
It has a
whatchamacallit,
C button,
the
which launches game chat, and on the
Splatoon
back,
save
there
data.
are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
Huh.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Okay, now this is a separate purchase. It better not be a fucking separate purchase.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble,
Ew,
and
rumble.
gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car with your voice. Go! And compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally,
They just made the fucking
mouse controls
Connect. What the fuck?
with
No.
the safety
Hell
bar
no.
lowered and secured. You're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and 1 where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Of course.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing.
I mean,
Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo
in
Switch
short,
Edition
it's pretty
games.
much fucking DLC, so I don't know.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant.
I'm gonna hate myself
So
because
you
I know
can
for a
play
fact I'll be
smoother,
buying
higher
these
resolution
two,
graphics.
and it definitely hurts with the mid of
Plus,
the mid of the
You
kingdom.
can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Huh.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Alright, so if anyone has made the fucking some Zords in this, let me know.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
I mean, it's idiotic that, you know, you gotta pay for resolution and all that, but I mean...
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Alright, this one makes a little more
We hope you're
sense
looking
to
forward to Kirby's new adventure.
be paid.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K
I mean,
at 60 frames per
good for
second,
people who like,
or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from
like
these two menus,
keyboard and
both of which
mouse,
support
because
HDR,
that's
based on your
technically
preference
what that
and
is.
playstyle.
But I'm just hoping gyro aim is
Pokemon
better,
Legends
because
ZA,
gyro
which is
aim
scheduled
and
to launch later this year, will not
and
only
Prime
receive a
1
Nintendo Switch version,
HD.
but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
didn't
By taking advantage of the power
didn't
of
feel
Switch
good.
2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
If I didn't already know Parappa was a fucking Sony game, I would have thought that this was Parappa. Very, very cool idea for a game. But I get the feeling barely anyone's gonna play it. Because of how you're supposed to control, unless they have mouse controls. But I doubt people are gonna play it.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair. You can see them, can't you?
I think I would still totally buy Elden Ring
That guide you.
on PC. Not PC, on Switch too.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Yeah, it's so weird that From Software
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say
made
that Hades 2 is
fucking
coming to
horror
Nintendo
games.
Switch 2. Our first ever sequel
The
introduces
Echo
the
Knight
Princess of
series
Death,
and
immortal witch
the
out to vanquish
Kuon.
the sinister titan of time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters. from
I'll
Greek myths
chase you
and
to the
inspire
ends
them
of the
to
earth.
every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは、カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版で26キャラクターを収録した
That's not gonna be fun control.
ファイターズエディションの2バージョン。さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Interesting.
Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels!
Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
It's not like Johnny on watch for a sec there.
The Trinitas has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart! All children bring hope to our lives.
I completely forgot about that game.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
No, it's in the DLC.
Hi, I'm Alan 2 from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Ooh, sweet.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform. James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
So, another GoldenEye?
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own play.
That kind of makes me buying the original versions a little pointless, but oh well.
And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。 今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Makes sense.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Yo!
Nintendo Switch Online
Yo!
expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Now that is what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah!
In 2001, here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading.
Would have rather report, but you know what? Screw it, doesn't matter.
Mysterious baton, Link set sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords.
Ooh, Soul Calibur. Always wanted to try that.
Game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
Yeah, but I would have just rather a port
Also, check the controls
of
for
both
each title
games.
and customize them to your liking.
But let's see the new GameCube control. Yo!
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has
Fuck, I
a
know I'm
button
buying that.
to quickly access game chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch
Son
2.
of a bitch.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay,
Wait,
let's see some
what do
games
you
from
mean
our
select
publishing and
game?
development partners.
Oh, 04 Deltarune, alright. Yeah, I never played Earthbound, but is Deltarune worth playing?
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Oh no.
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
Yay!
And on the court.
Four kids find this old tattered map. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything.
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
This time, for home.
This shit's frozen.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
So...
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's
I mean,
depths
it's
in
just
our roguelike shooter
Enter the
sequence.
Gungeon, so I'm not missing out that much. Need to upgrade this computer. I need to upgrade this computer. I need to upgrade this computer. Alright, let's head back in. Oh! I'm reading the chat! I'm guessing I'm not the only one that had their thing freeze. Let me hit refresh because some people are saying it's back.
My name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk.
Okay, what the hell? Okay, Let's close out the completely. I hate to do it, but I may actually pull it up on my phone.
Square Enix の浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再制作された。
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Well, it looks like it's fixed. Though apparently my shit ain't fixed. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, that's probably the reason why I don't stream anymore. Hopefully the Raito game does well, so we can get the other Raito game. Looks like an interesting horror game. Yay, Fortnite. Huh, a new Professor Layton game. Interesting. Yeah, I say that like I'm a Professor Layton fan, which I'm not. I've never played any of the games.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
Is this Resident Evil?
I give you my blood. I give you my life.
Just please be a horror game.
And transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Okay, I have no clue what that is. Maybe FromSoft is giving making a new horror game. Although it does not look like a horror game. Fuck. Just looking like a fucking Souls game.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon. As befits.
Fuck, I can't hear Close Your Eyes without thinking of Persona immediately with Tatsuya and how he's able to perfectly mimic shit. Dusk Bloods. Alright then.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
It's new Kirby. Because that looks like the Warp Star. Why? Why, Nintendo? Ugh. Hi, Ranger NL. Ugh. Why? Why did we not get Kid Icarus? Ugh. Fucking hell. Well, welcome to the chat, despite this almost being over. Holy fuck. A sequel to Air Riders. Really? Of course Sakurai-san had to come back for this, but holy fuck, I did not.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
Holy fuck.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Kid Icarus, Kid Icarus, Kid Icarus, Kid Icarus, please, 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 come on. Fuck! Why? Same here was Precure, despite me being brand new to the franchise. Well, I shouldn't say brand new anymore, because I watched the first incarnation. Oh, fuck my life. Donkey Kong's back. Watched the first incarnation along with Max Hart. Kind of regret starting with Kira Kira, despite Himari being my favorite character from that. And currently watching Soaring Sky and wonderful favorite season. But the second 3D DK game. Not particularly a DK fan. Really, really hoping for Kid Icarus. Oh, I did not fix the, there we go. I will admit the art style looks great for this game, but I really wish we got Kid Icarus. I'm sorry, I just really love Uprising. It's one of my favorite 3DS games. Very expensive too. So definitely give the what's it called, art team
3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong called
team
Donkey
props for it.
Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch.
Can you at least give us when the launch is?
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Alright. Gotta take off the headphones for this since, don't need to, Well, I mean, it just ended. But, oh, fuck. Really wish I'm gonna keep on saying this. Really wish Kid Icarus was announced. And dude, Noah, it was stated to be an hour. Oh, how much is it going to be? Fuck. This is consequence of me staying up all night. At this point, I have no clue. They didn't say it. My guess is probably $400. But I mean, them announcing the GameCube, like all that. Let me mute this real quick. Them announcing the GameCube app, that caught my attention immediately. I would have rathered a full-out port of Wind Waker, but I mean, it's better than nothing. I guess I still have to click through the live. Only thing I don't think is a good thing is the game chat stuff. Especially with that microphone, I feel, not microphone, camera, I feel like that's gonna go south very quickly. But I mean, the new hardware is great, especially since I already said it in the stream, but I'm very shocked that they didn't already put a fan. I don't even think they put a fan in the OLED. Now that I think about it. That glorified tech demo. Switch to welcome tour. I'm hoping that's like $5 because that does not make sense for it to be paid. Because that's we can all agree that's a glorified tech demo, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that, right? Not too keen on having to buy the upgrades for, you know, Breath of the Wild and Mid of the Kingdom, but I mean, probably gonna be buying it regardless. Let me see what else. It was so freaking weird how it, like, started glitching out like that. I was kind of dozing off, but I mean, that consequence of, you know, staying up all night. But the new Pro Skater thing, it's been a while, but I think I'll actually pick it up. The Pro Skater 3 and 4. If they ever give us a port of Underground, I would be happy. New Bravely Default. Well, HD remaster. Yakuza. I think I will be buying that. Because I never played a Yakuza game before. And Yakuza Zero Director's Cut. May as well see what it's all about. And this is... I think we just got DLC. No, wait, Koei Tecmo. A third Hyrule Warriors. How popular is Hyrule Warriors? It can't be that popular. But that's another thing to add for the Summer of Zelda, because of course. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. And I take it that takes place after Mid of the Kingdom. Well, no, wait, it looks like during Mid of the Kingdom. And before people ask why I say Mid of the Kingdom, Tears of the Kingdom was so freaking boring. Final Fantasy Remake. Well, 7 Remake, I should say. New Air Ride. So that's cool. Only thing I wish is that they told us the price. My guess it's just going to be $400. But, I mean, all that aside, it wasn't a bad direct. Although I actually do gotta end it here because I do need to get the Precure short done for today. I don't want to be late for another one because I really been slacking on the Precure shorts because I have had 3. Let me double check my thing. Videos, shorts. Yeah. Like 3 of them be late. But I mean, the recent episode it isn't bad. It's a standard sleepover episode. Kokoro wants to get to know the others a little better, so you know, not bad. Though I'm not sure how like non-duo seasons handle the team getting their powers, as I said in the previous short. But I mean, it's so weird that the Kokoro joins now. I feel like she should have joined later, but I mean that's just me. But I mean, all that aside, I think that will do it. I think I'm gonna try to stream more on here and actually like finish up like some games I started on Twitch. But all that aside, I really should stop the stream before I doze off again. So yeah, I will hopefully see you guys with the next proper long form sometime soon. Still need to edit that, but all that aside, I'll see you guys later.